Tatum against MP. 4 on the clock. And Jovic gets it to go.
Wow, looks like somebody forgot about Jovic. You can't let him get good looks from 3.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
On the wing, Brown launches a 3. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a new group in for the Knicks. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Wiggins comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. Here's Stevens. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 17. A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Hauser the pass to Gonzalez. Shot to stop the run. Wiggins with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The 3 from MP. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 33.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Celtics trail by 21. Here's Walsh. No scoring in this one. Pass to Gonzalez. Takes the 3. No good that time. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Knicks out front, opening up. And if you're just tuning in, look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Miles McBride. Boston also with the sub. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gonzalez. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
On the floor for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in the 2-guard.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Brunson against Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Tatum for three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. New York moving the ball around. And the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the wing, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 15.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And a deep three from MP. From beyond the arc and then some.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
46 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Cada. 6 to shoot. Here's Walsh. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP fires from way outside. And again, it's a New York 3.
And this is why you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now Tatum. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. There's the triple. And so it's New York sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the New York Knicks. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Hart.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Celtics shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Bridges out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson Earl in a power forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. That one drops for him. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
MP, that's for 2. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Brown. No good. In and out, off the rim. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Augustine from outside. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP from deep 3-point land. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. New York has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you guys.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the 3 from the other end.
MP's shot is good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Augustine in the corner. Offline with his 3. The Knicks have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Sinks the 3-pointer.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And here's Tatum for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. To the right side. Pritchard with a wide open look. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Well, when it comes to rebounding, one of Brown's old coaches once told him, you have to want it. Well, he wanted it right there.
MP finds Towns. A 3 from MP. And again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
And here's Tatum for 3. That shot misses. And here's MP for... Wow! Huge buzzer beater!
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah.
He's checked in for Sanders. New York calls timeout. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Brown kicks to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited.
And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Shot clock at 6. Brown wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP kicks to Yabusele. Some nice passing by New York here. And good. There's another.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's at.
Good, another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Pass to Jovic. Tatum down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into it.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinals. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud organization.
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say we just witnessed the greatest individual performance in NBA history, with MP racking up 90 points. Talk about it, MP.
Oh, okay. I could go on and tell you about, what I did tonight, but for real, I gotta shout out my teammates. Hey, they did an amazing job keeping me open all night long, and I know I scored an absurd amount of points tonight, but everybody's looking at me when really y'all should be looking at them. I couldn't have done any of this without those guys. I love you guys, man.
We appreciate you, MP.
Hey, I appreciate you all. Shout out to my teammates again.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.
MP.
Thinking about letting kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick them the best one. Risky.
MP about to tear the roof off.
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, there's the Raptors, behind 9.5 games.
Well, right now for New York, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So the Raptors starting 5. Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the point. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with MP. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. And we'll send you courtside for more on MP's unforgettable performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team, in general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
Oh, got that one up quick. Dick's got 6 points.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
New York has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start for 3. Barrett. And it's New York with a rebound. And can anyone stop this team right now? They've won a stunning 25 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
For 3, Barrett. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Hurdle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 18 points for him.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Quickly from outside. No luck on that one. Good D by MP. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Barrett. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
From deep, MP. Rebound, Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
On target from range. MP's got 26.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Knocks down the triple.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
The 3 is up. And it's Dick. That time on the assist by Barrett. Dick's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. He was dominant this quarter. Lineup here for New York. Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. So for Toronto right now, in it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Raptors trail by 6. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Barnes, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good...
And got it! Another basket!
He's now on a tie for the 4th most games in NBA history with 40 points or more.
He's creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long, long time. Barrett finds Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Barnes drills the triple.
And look who wanted revenge. Scotty Barnes was committed to getting the answer.
MP outside, jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The 3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey, everybody.
You know, this is like the most exciting basketball going on right now. At this point in the season, it's already got the reputation.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit 3s like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
MP is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Dick with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Barnes. Quickly passes to Pirtle. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Quickly outside. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. Quickly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to MP. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Carl. .35 seconds left in the game. So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. And it's quickly in at the 1 spot.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Dick. Toronto passing it around. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For Anthony Davis.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The two forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Irving. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2. And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. So for New York, their last game a win against Toronto. MP from deep three-point land. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Davis. Will it go? Drains the three-pointer.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And Flagg throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And the dunk by Towns.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And he gets it to go.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for New York.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Flagg. And here's Irving. 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Irving with a clean look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
MP, good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Down low, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Flag. Then it's Russell. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Hardy in at the 2-guard position. Here's Flag. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
MP finds Wiggins. The 3 from MP. And again, New York with the triple.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Dallas calls timeout. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hood Schifino's checked in, and Marshall kicks to Gafford. Pass to Marshall, out to the right wing. Flag, and a miss there on the triple. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And nothing is falling for him right now. New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Pass to McBride. Back to MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got 4 this quarter.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Knicks.
MP finds Wiggins. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Outside Russell. Pass to Gafford. Back to Russell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wiggins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Marshall can't hit. Now the Knicks with it. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. Here's Ayton. They get it back, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. Russell with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You got to guard Russell out there, especially when he's roaming around those corner spots.
Wiggins kicks to MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Russell passes to Gafford. Now Flagg shoots from the high post. The rebound by McBride. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Over in the corner, Marshall. Off target from outside. And a deep 3 from MP. And another 3 for New York.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And so it's New York enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everyone. How about MP in the first half? Everything clicking for him.
Well, he's playing with conviction. If you want to get the most out of your talents, that's what you have to do.
Yep, you got to believe in yourself, your game, and MP is looking mighty confident right now.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jalen Brunson out there with MP, and it's Bridges in at the small forward.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
MP against Irving, and he drives in. Can't get it to fall.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The 3 from MP. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Flagg. He has 6. Here's Lively. And he makes good on the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for New York.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And finished off by Lively.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Anunoby finds MP. Some nice passing by New York here. And another 3 for New York.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Flagg. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to MP. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Davis kicks to Irving. Pass to Flagg. Now, here is Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Irving's got 7 points in the game. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Back over to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. And that one's good. Flag.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And that one's good. MP.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Now, Flagg. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Here's Hood Schifino. Still yet to score. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And
they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Appreciate it. Thank you.